मेरो नाम दाफुर्बा तामाङ, रामजेमा ग्रामीण अपाङ्ग पुनर्स्थापना समितिमा एज अ CBR सहजकर्ताको रूपमा हाल कार्यरत छु। जस्तो मलाई एज अ SLC दिने बेलासम्म मलाई समाजमा एकदमै नराम्रो गरी हेर्थ्यो। जस्तो एकदम अपशब्दहरू बोलेर चाहिँ हिँड्थ्यो। मलाई एकदमै निराश हुन्थ्यो। म 62 सालमा मैले SLC दिएँ। 63 सालमा चाहिँ रसुवा अपाङ्ग पुनर्स्थापना भन्ने एउटा संस्था जन्मियो। त्यसपछि आएर मलाई धुन्चेसम्म जानलाई पनि मलाई एकदम गाह्रो हुन्थ्यो, फिलिङ हुन्थ्यो म मात्र हो कि भनेर अप्ठ्यारो लाग्थ्यो। जब रसुवा अपाङ्ग पुनर्स्थापनाको स्थापना भयो त्यसपछि केही कामहरू सुरु हुन थाल्यो। त्यसपछि अनि केही साथीहरूसँग चाहिँ सेयरिङ भयो। त्यसपछि आएर मेरो मनमा चाहिँ के लाग्यो, म मात्र होइन रहेछ। त्यसपछि आएर त झनै मैले काम गर्ने मौका पाएँ। मभन्दा झनै समस्या भएको व्यक्तिहरू देख्दाखेरि म त अहिले त अपाङ्गता भएको व्यक्ति होइन जस्तो लाग्छ मलाई। उकास्नको लागि चाहिँ मलाई एकदम भित्री हृदयदेखि नै र म आफै पनि पहिला जन्मने बेला साङ्ग नै थियो। म पछि एक्सिडेन्टको कारणले गर्दा म आफै अपाङ्गता भएको कारणले गर्दा चाहिँ अब मभन्दा पछाडिका पिँढीहरूलाई चाहिँ यस्तो दुःख नपाओस् भनेर चाहिँ यो क्षेत्रमा लागि पऱ्यो। अपाङ्गता भएका के भन्छ बालबालिकाहरूको लागि एसेसमेन्ट गर्ने, त्यसपछि आज फिजियोथेरापिस्ट अनि प्रिभेन्सन सम्बन्धी चाहिँ वडा स्तरीय स्वास्थ्य शिक्षा अनि विद्यालय स्वास्थ्य शिक्षा।
The CBR team encounters a lot of ignorance on disability. Parents often don't know how to care for their children, how to treat them, or how to feed them. For example, feeding a child lying down creates a serious risk of choking or developing pneumonia. In those cases, the child needs to be referred to a health post for a medical checkup or treatment. The facilitators try to prevent these problems by proactively informing the parents or caretakers about these kinds of issues.
मेरो नाम चाहिँ कोपिला पौले, भोरले 6 रूपसेपानी रसुवा। मेरो पढाइको स्तर भन्नुपर्दा चाहिँ ब्याचलर 3rd इयरको एक्जाम दिइसकेँ। सुरुमा CBR कार्यक्रममा आउनुभन्दा अगाडि चाहिँ यहाँ अब नकारात्मक पक्ष नै थियो। अब यो पाप कर्मको फल हो यस्तो उस्तो भन्नुहुन्थ्यो। त्यसपछि चाहिँ अब हामीले वडा स्तरीय स्वास्थ्य शिक्षा, विद्यालय स्वास्थ्य शिक्षा अनि यस्तो अब आमा समूहहरूलाई, स्वयंसेविकाहरूलाई यस्तो स्वास्थ्य शिक्षा कार्यक्रम गर्दै हिँडेपछि चाहिँ उहाँहरूको अब धारणा चाहिँ परिवर्तन भएको छ।
It is often a real challenge for the CBR facilitators to live up to the high expectations of the parents. They will have to explain to the parents that they cannot actually cure their child, but only help them to search for ways to stimulate development and improve their child's and family's daily functioning. Providing assistive devices such as wheelchairs, prosthesis, and crutches is an important element of the health domain, contributing to the improvement of daily functioning. This can enable a person to go to school, play with their friends, and to become a real part of society.
मैले यो क्षेत्र नै रोज्नुको कारण चाहिँ मेरो घरमा पनि मम्मी डिजेबल हुनुहुन्थ्यो। त्यस पछाडि डिजेबल भएर बस्नु पर्दाको पीडा देखेर एकदमै माया लाग्यो मलाई। त्यस पछाडि म पनि यो समाजसेवा गरेर डिजेबललाई केही सहयोग गर्न सक्छु कि भनेर यो क्षेत्रतिर लागेको। कतिपय परिवार चाहिँ यस्तो हुन्छ त्यो बच्चा अपाङ्ग हुन्छ तर उनीहरूले बाहिर निकाल्नै चाहँदैन कि मेरो बच्चा अपाङ्ग होइन तपाईँलाई कसले भन्यो अपाङ्ग भनेर भन्छ त्यस्तो केसहरू पनि मेरोमा छ त्यो पनि चुनौतीकै रूपमा छ बच्चा अपाङ्ग हुन्छ आफूलाई केही हेल्प गरौँ जस्तो लाग्छ तर उनीहरूले यो अपाङ्ग होइन अपाङ्ग किन भन्नुभयो मेरो बच्चालाई भनेर भन्छ त्यो पनि एउटा चुनौतीकै रूपमा लेख्छु म चाहिँ
Nabina gives the example of Shanti, a child with an intellectual disability. After a long period of counselling, even her father, who is a school teacher himself, has come to understand that life skills training would be more appropriate for his child than following literacy classes.
स्कुलको वातावरण एकदम राम्रो थियो 2-4 जना साथीले चाहिँ एकदम रिस गर्थे क्या म कतिचोटि रोएकै पनि छु दिदी 1-2 जना साथीको कारणले मैले घर आएर कतिचोटि रोएको छु अनि त्यसपछि 2-4 जना साथीले चाहिँ मलाई बेन्चबाट हटाउन खोज्ने क्या
It was a challenge to get her out of this isolated way of living. Nabina gave her physical and coordination exercises. Shanti always said she wanted to become a tailor. With the CBR network, a suitable workplace was found where she's currently tailoring at her own pace. Priya is a child with cerebral palsy. Although she couldn't go to school, she was keen on learning to read and write. Nabina gave her homework exercises that she carried out with the help of her parents. She has improved her communication and loves making jokes.
नमस्ते मेरो नाम सुरेन्द्र मेहता
Surendra Mitha is a CBR facilitator who works in the southern part of Nepal. He explains that his community is very poor. According to Surendra, disability and poverty often goes together. The chances of acquiring a disability are much higher in a poorer environment, where disabled people are also more likely to become poor. It is therefore important to create livelihood opportunities. An interesting example is Jamunda. The team first met her during a disability awareness camp, where she was identified as having a hearing impairment. She couldn't be enrolled in formal education since there was no special school in the district. However, she has a special talent in tailoring. She was offered basic tailoring training in which she excelled. She was selected for an advanced tailoring course by the district government that donated her a sewing machine. The vocational training enables her to become financially independent. As a CBR facilitator, you have to look beyond the direct needs of the disabled child and also take into account the needs of the family and caretakers. If they are not managing to earn a decent living, they cannot properly care for their child either. Therefore, the parents of some of the other disabled children who are enrolled in the program received support to start income-generating activities, such as a motorbike repair shop, goat keeping, or a small petty shop business. Dawa regularly visits Surya, a boy who has deformities of his lower leg and both of his hands. Surya used to stay inside the house for years, where someone had to look after him for the entire day. Dawa informed the parents of Surya about the existence and benefits of the disability identity card They took their son to the government office, where he received a red card. This identity card entitles him to receive a monthly pension of 1,000 rupees and an artificial leg free of cost. The CBR facilitator functioned as a mediator in the measurement and fitting of the prosthesis and taught him to walk with the artificial leg. Surya now is a popular boy in class.
एकदमै धेरै महत्त्व छन्। हामीसँग रामची गाविसमा लगभग 4वटासम्म बाल क्लबहरू गठन गरेको देखिएको छ, जसमध्ये हाम्रो चाइल्ड क्लबले चाहिँ विद्यालय स्तरमा के भन्छ समुदाय लेभलमा चाहिँ अनि अपाङ्गता र साङ्ग बीचको चाहिँ सम्बन्धलाई चाहिँ त्यो एकदमै देखाउन खोजिएको छ।
During activities within the child club and during exposure sessions in the community, the children learn at a young age to respect each other, regardless of their physical or intellectual abilities.
नमस्ते, मेरो नाम जीवन सुनुवार। म अलि समाजसेवी विद्यार्थी भएको हिसाबले एउटा त्यस्तो वातावरण अवसरबाट वञ्चित भएको मानव समुदायकोलाई हामीले कुनै पनि सहयोग र वातावरण दिलाउन सक्दैनौँ भने मानवहरू जन्मेको के अर्थ हुन्छ भन्ने मेरो दिने चाहिँ यति नै हो। त्यो भएको हुनाले म एक क्षेत्रमा लागेँ।
Jivan Sunawar is the CBR facilitator who appears to be the local spider in the web of inclusive development. He is very much engaged with connecting various groups, such as female health volunteers, parent groups, child clubs, and the Village Development Rehabilitation Council.
जस अब हामीलाई यसलाई चाहिँ निरन्तरता र अगाडि गुरुमा लाने भन्ने सुरुमा चाहिँ त्यो सोच चाहिँ बाल क्लबमा पनि बढी भिडियासी बढीमा पनि र स्वावलम्बन पनि यो बिचमा अगाडि बढिरहेका छौँ। त्यो चिज हो र अन्तमा विशेष गरी भने नि योजना परिचालन मूल्याङ्कन र उपलब्धिको 4वटै चिजलाई चाहिँ मैले साथसाथै लिएर जान सकेको हुनाले नि जोवेना अवार्ड पाउन सफल बनेको चाहिँ मैले 3टै ग्रुपलाई लानुपर्छ, एउटालाई लान्न भन्ने मेरो अठोट थियो। त्यही अठोट प्रयोग गरेँ, त्यही फर्मुला प्रयोग गरेको हुनाले म हिजो विजयी बन्न सफल बने। आगामी दिनमा हेरौँ फेरि पनि।
They have contributed to making the local primary school disability inclusive, for example, by building ramps. The VDRC effectively lobbied for the implementation of the Disability Identity Card system. Due to its lobby activities, the Village Development Committee has been one of the first local government bodies that allocate part of their annual budgets for disability purposes. It is the first step to gradually hand over the financial responsibilities to the government. CBR, after all, is not only a bottom-up approach at grassroots level, but should be supported and owned by government structures as well.